Hi, I'm back, and so are you. I'm going to spend just a few moments here talking about your interview paper that is due this week, and two key points that I want to make. And you guys did a great job on your movie review papers. You're following the directions and all the key elements. So that makes it really easy to grade your papers when you guys are following along. So keep up that good work. And two key points that I want to make about your paper for this week. The first one's about the paper in general. I always get a lot of questions when it comes to interviews on APA formatting. You do not have to use APA formatting on a little paper like this unless it's necessary. So what I mean by that is the same thing with discussion boards or other type of brief little articles. If you cite something, then you need to use APA formatting for your citations. So in your interview, if you decide to go ahead and cite something from Green's book about the leadership traits that you've uncovered from the person you've interviewed, then you would need to cite Green and you would need to follow your APA formatting. APA formatting does not require that you cite interviews, so you don't have to cite the person that you've interviewed and explain anything, because in your interview, in your introduction paragraph, you should explain to the reader, myself, who you're interviewing, what their role is, and what your relationship is to that person, how you know them, unless it's obvious, that it's the principal of your school site or your superintendent. But it does put the paper into perspective when I know that it's your superintendent and you're a teacher, or it's your superintendent and you're a director. That does have a different bearing on the relationship of the leader. So make sure you provide that information. So once again, APA formatting is only required if it's necessary for what you've put into your paper. And the second part that I think is crucial is you have some flexibility, and I've talked about this in our live chats, but I might have not covered it in both meetings or all three of our chats on the first one. So I just want to cover it here for everybody. You can pick who you want to interview. And you'll get this a lot from me if you have me for other classes. I really encourage you guys to use the Concordia program that you're in as a way to get some name recognition and some facial recognition with the people that are in charge at your district office or on your school site. So what I mean by that is you may know your assistant principal or principal quite well, and it would be so simple to sit down and spend 15-20 minutes during lunch someday and ask that person these questions and scribble out a 4-page paper highlighting all that stuff. And that's the easy way. That person already knows who you are. What I encourage you to do is to use this as an opportunity to call up somebody at the district office. Call up a director or an assistant superintendent and say, hi, I'm Dale, and I'm supposed to conduct an interview of an effective leader in my school district, and I thought that you would be an ideal candidate for me to interview, so I was wondering if I could have 15 or 20 minutes of your time. Number one, it's going to give you a different perspective, but it's going to give you that face time with that person. They'll know who you are. They'll know that you are in a master's program and working on your administrative credential. And it just kind of gives you one more card in the deck when it comes time for an interview or paper screening. You'll have plenty of opportunities through this program to have some face-to-face time with people. So take advantage of it, and I just encourage you to reach out and find those people that you might otherwise not get a chance to know. So that pretty much covers it. 4-page paper and highlighting their philosophy of leadership, what helps them lead others, what are some possible strategies they use, any similarities and differences between what they do in their field and education, and if they're in education, how does that differ from what you've seen elsewhere. And then there are some other little bullet points there that you guys can check up and follow. I thank you for your time. Have a great week. I will see you guys on Tuesday evening. Take care.